The UFC world has just been thrown into absolute chaos. Tom Aspinall vs Ciryl Gane, one of the most anticipated heavyweight fights of the year, has ended in a no contest after an accidental eye poke brought the action to a sudden halt. Both heavyweights came out looking sharp. Aspinall was calm, composed, and laser-focused, while Gane looked faster than ever, technical, light on his feet, and using his movement to control the early exchanges. The fight was building into something special until disaster struck. Midway through the opening round, Ciryl Gane extended his jab with his fingers slightly open, and one landed clean in Tom Aspinall's eye. Instantly, Tom stepped back in visible pain, clutching his face. The referee rushed in as the crowd fell silent and the doctors entered the octagon. Despite trying to blink it away, Aspinall couldn't regain clear vision. After several tense moments, the cage-side doctor made the call, no contest. Just like that, it was over. Fans in the arena erupted in boos, not fully understanding the seriousness of the injury. But it was obvious, Tom's eye was badly compromised and there was no safe way to continue. Social media exploded. Some called it terrible luck, others argued Tom should have fought through it, even comparing it to Michael Bisping battling through eye issues in his career. But most fighters and analysts, including Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier, defended Aspinall, saying this wasn't something anyone could simply push through.
Looking sexy, Tom. Did you hear that one?
Someone said?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, love you. Oh good, just a little shake-out today, nothing crazy. We're only 5 days to the fight, so I'm not going to learn anything or get any better now. So I'm just trying to shake. Feels good to just have something to work towards after having a year of not having something to work towards. I've always been in the gym, but it's nice to have a goal, have an opponent. This fight in particular has been simmering for quite some time, so looking forward to getting in there and doing the job. I just want to be a champion who fights often, regular, and fights the best guys. I don't want to be these guys who fight, with big breaks in between, because that's what's happened. Nothing to do with me. I'm ready to put a stop to that, be active, be an active champion, be a defending champion, and fight the best guys. He's the #1 contender, so I think that's what champions should do, is they should fight the #1 contenders. I'm the champion. He's the next best guy. Let's fight and find out who the best guy is. That's the way it's supposed to go. Cyryl's a really good opponent. He's really unique with his style. I've never fought anyone like him before. That being said, he's never fought anybody like me before. So let's get in there, see what happens. That's what dreams are made of, isn't it? That's what I got into this sport to do, is to be the UFC heavyweight champion. To walk out there, last on the card. Everyone's waiting for me. Walk in there, put in a big performance. Hey, when I was a little boy putting the gloves on for the first time, I was thinking about this kind of stuff, so I always have to keep reminding myself this the whole time, is like, all the pressure, all the titles, all the fans and all that aside, I'm here doing what I love, I'm here doing what I dreamed of, and looking forward to going
versus Ciryl Gane. I'm sorry, for me, and I'm a fan of Ciryl Gane as well. I just feel like Tom Aspinall is the next generation of the same thing we saw the likes of John Jones doing in terms of the dominant fashion that he took over his division. I feel like the same thing is going to happen with Tom Aspinall. That style at heavyweight is unseen. Ciryl Gane has a little bit of a bounce to him as well. I just don't think he's got the same snap and power that Tom Aspinall has, as well as the ground game as well. Although you probably won't see it in this fight. I feel like he could get a knockout in this fight.
Gane, very safe striker. Doesn't fully commit with big shots all the time. He picks his shots. How does that work against Tom Aspinall? He's one of the most explosive guys. Like, he's the fastest heavyweight I've ever seen. And I think he just blitz straight through Gane, to be quite honest. Whether it's a takedown or even with the strike.
Tom Aspinall has been living a great moment. Ciryl Gane is a great fighter. He's experienced his season.
Tom is really good. Ciryl is much faster than his other opponents.
Tom Aspinall, I think until proven otherwise, he's the guy.
Hard to predict, but Ciryl Gane is very good too.
I would say Tom Aspinall. I think maybe TKO, ground the found.
Aspinall, he can do that.
Tom Aspinall, submission, first couple rounds.
Tom Aspinall, phenomenal heavyweight, great athlete, decision.
Ooh, I got Tom Aspinall in that one. It's heavyweight, so someone's getting knocked out. And if I think Tom's winning, then I guess I think Gane's getting knocked out.
It's a devastating outcome for Tom Aspinall, who waited more than a year for this opportunity, only for it to end in heartbreaking fashion. And for Ciryl Gane, there's frustration as well. Even though he was looking sharp and in control early, he walks away without a victory, without closure, and with a cloud of controversy hanging over the result.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the pride of Wigan, the one and only Tommy Aspinall, Tommy Aspinall, Tommy Aspinall, Tommy, defending his undisputed gold, technically for the very first time against the pride of France, the French prince himself, Bon Gamin himself, the one and only Ciryl Gane. These two have been going back and forth for the better part of 2, maybe 3 years. Well, this was the fight that we all thought was going to happen in Tom's official first title defense, and so it is in fact going to happen. Tom wanted to fight in Abu Dhabi. That was the sense that we got when he became undisputed champion. He didn't want to wait for New York. Let's be honest, the tax is a little better over there in Abu Dhabi compared to New York for an Englishman, for anyone, if we're being 100% honest. And so he wanted to be active. He wanted to fight in October. He wanted to fight in Abu Dhabi. It's closer to home, and so they oblige. And you'll recall a few weeks ago I said it's looking like Magomed and Alex, October 4th. It's looking like Tom versus Ciryl, October 25th. And it's looking like JDM versus Islam in New York. That would be the next pay-per-view. Now, that hasn't been officially announced. That hasn't been signed, sealed, and delivered. But at this point, I would be surprised, considering how the chips just fell earlier today. I would be surprised if it doesn't play out that.
Said I'm going to win by split decision after 5 rounds. I believe this was Northern England sarcasm, but I guess not everybody did trust it. What are your real plans, Tom?
Oh, that's the plan, mate. It's going to be
split
fair.
decision.
Yeah, that's the
jab
plan.
the whole time.
Just jab and hold against the fence.
We'll be booing then.
I will too.
But the biggest thing to me in this fight, which is why it's easy for my prediction to be Tom Aspinall, is that Tom Aspinall has the immediate ace in the hole whenever he needs it. He's a far superior grappler to Ciryl Gane. If at any point in time he's not liking what he's seeing on the feet, I think he can very easily get Ciryl to the ground, and that's an area of total domination that he has. That's an Achilles heel for Gane. We know he's not a great grappler. He's not great at defending the takedowns. To me, just too many ways to win for Tom Aspinall. My prediction, though, is first round finish, Tom Aspinall.
I see Tom Aspinall going out there, and I want to say first round TKO. That would be really cool. But I kind of feel like he wants to get a few minutes in. Like, he has never really come out and said, oh, I suffer from ring rust, and every time I go out there, I have ring rust because I don't fight enough. But I do think there's an element of that where he's like, I want a couple minutes of experience. Is that too much to ask? Again, I don't say that to say Tom's going to go coast, but I do think we're going to see him measured in the first round and then look for his finish in the second. The only other way I would be incorrect in that, and it would be a different way, is if he's hell-bent on making sure he finishes Ciryl Gane more impressively and faster than John Jones.
Ciryl Gane's really, really good, and I've prepared for him accordingly.
And that was refreshing to hear you say that, because not people are trying to spin a completely different narrative.
Now the only question is, do they run it back? The MMA world wants answers. Fans are demanding clarity, and all eyes are on what comes next for both heavyweights. If you want the latest updates and full fight breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and share Bushavolt.